Hi there, Bob here, and today I'm going to be explaining a Pokemon that I use in competitive battling. Now, I often use my Sunny Day team, which is a pretty darn good team. It's an entirely UU and NU team, and I use that not just in the underused tier, but also against OU and sometimes even Uber opponents. One of the most, he's a pretty pivotal member of the team, is my Golduck. Now, he's a pretty recent addition, but I would not want to use this team without Golduck at this point or going forward, simply because he's such a neat addition. And oftentimes when people look at him, they say, oh, he's got pretty crappy stats and, pretty bland ability that really doesn't help him do anything except for attempt to wall opponent Swift Swim teams and possibly chlorophyll users, although not too well. But and this is a very big but, he actually fits pretty well on a Sunny Day team. Now, the reason for this is that he can check a lot of fire types that the opponents will be using, and he can do it pretty well. Now, a lot of people would say, oh, why not just use, like a ground type or a rock type? Well, the reason for that is they don't like being burned, and there's always a chance of that. Like during, if they're switching into like a fire attack. Whereas Golduck, he really doesn't care. And he's really neat because what you can do with him is you can switch him in during Sunny Day. His ability will cancel out the effects of it, but won't cancel the weather condition itself. And that'll allow him to not only take a fire attack and not really take much damage from it because it won't be powered up by the sun, but also throw surfs at the opponent, and they won't be weakened by the sun, and it'll be stab and it'll hurt and stuff, and it's really fun. I guess you got that. But anyways, the Golduck he's a really neat addition, and the moveset, I didn't want to have him like trying to set up or anything with Calm Mind, which is what Smogon usually wants him to do. I just pretty much dumped all of his EVs into attacking stats and gave him a timid nature. So he hits almost 300 speed and almost 270 attack. You throw a life orb on that, he can hit pretty hard. And he can be throwing surf at pretty much anything and it'll hurt. That's really nifty. And then the attacks are pretty much just, attacking attacks, not any kind of setup anything. But surf for, just stab. Ice beam to hit dragons and stuff. Psychic. And Ice Beam can also hit grass types. Psychic to hit poison types, which would otherwise kind of laugh at him. And Signal Beam to hit just kind of like Ludicolo and stuff like that. And dark types. You don't like dark types. Like Celebi or Psychic types, I guess. Anyway, just hit stuff. Celebi dies to Signal Beam. But anyways, so overall, Golduck is definitely a neat addition to any Sunny Day team. And I just wanted to explain my thinking behind that. I hope I did an adequate job of that. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and have a good day.